What is up, you beautiful people? It's McNulty here. Welcome back to another beautiful Saturday morning in Empires and Puzzles Land. The ducks are flying through the sky once again. Let's take one or two of them suckers out. But we also have a Covenant Summon, which has just dropped in today. And we have a brand new hero in here. In fact, we have two brand new heroes in the portal. That we are looking at for the first time ever. We're going to have Riverfang that we're going to have a look at, and a cutesy little 3-star called Nettle Tail. And you know I always love it when they release 3 and 4 stars, and it is happening a lot more. I've got to say that I have noticed it a lot more in recent portals where they are releasing 3s and 4s. So that's awesome. This portal seems to be pretty much stacked to the brim with powerful powerhouses of heroes. You've got Sable, you've got Ixin in here, who is, yeah, she's slow speed, but she's an absolute G. And I believe, yeah, she gives the wither on the attack as well. Grovert, who I would absolutely love. Honestly, he's one of the best nature heroes in the game. Naeem, I'll probably say he's one of the lower of these heroes, but he's still really, really good with his counter attack and the sand touch thing and everything else that he's got going on. The Magic Carpet family, he's probably one of the better ones in the Magic Carpet family. And then you've also got another Astral Dwarf, Gongoth, and I mean the passives for the Astral Dwarves are just ridiculously good. Plus, he's running at fast speed. He deals a ridiculous amount of damage, and he gives Wither. And he gives, what else? Increased damage, just everything that you could possibly want from a hero. So yeah, it's a stacked portal. So this guy, Riverfang, he's got a lot to live up to, and let's see if he can do it. So he is obviously an ice hero. So we've got 3 ice heroes in here, so the ratio is kind of off. If you need ice heroes, it's going to be a good one to summon in. So he is of the cleric class, which is awesome because obviously it gives him the mana shield. So a chance to resist negative mana effects and effects that prevent him from using his special skill, which is always useful. With the extra master talent, he recovers 10% health if he resists. So yeah, the master talent's all right. I mean, obviously it's nice for the extra stats, but the extra bonus is not as good. The Fox family do get a bonus from a single hero upwards, where they summon a Sly Fox minion for themselves. Now, it's a bonus for either 1 or 2 heroes. I think it's the same. So it says Sly Fox minion for self with 2% health and 100% attack inherited from the hero. The Sly Fox minion has got 80% chance to dodge incoming attacks. So it's really, really annoying. And when that minion dodges, it steals the latest dispellable buff from the attacker, and it just gives it to its owner. So they've got like a permanent buff steal from the beginning of the battle, which is pretty awesome and very tricky to deal with because, you know, it means you've got only a 20% chance that you're actually going to hit these guys, and they dodge all incoming attacks. It's not just special skill damage. So yeah, it's a good family bonus, but once you hit that minion, like with just 1 tile, basically it's gone. The passive, all enemies getting negative 50% healing, is obviously strong. Reducing healing by 50% can be, you know, the difference between making a team around one of these heroes where you're benefiting from not being able to remove Mega Fiends or something like that because you've just reduced all healing. But it's so strong, like honestly, just completely kneecapping the enemy to where they can do nothing. Yeah, I love it. Honestly, I think it's a great passive. Now, let's look at his stats. So 1609 team power, 1227. So we crept up by 1 point from the last released hero. It looks like he's very balanced right across the board. So 1279, 1211, and 2255. I mean, just look how high these stats are. Wow. Okay, the attack stat is ridiculous. So 1800. I think I probably... if he's got anything to do with damage, I'm going to be leaning towards going with the attack stat all day long, with the sword path all day long and the talent tree for this guy. Plus, he gets the special boost on the ether talent, so he gets an extra 30% on his special skill damage for the first 6 turns, which is awesome. So far, so good, Mr. Riverfang. Although he doesn't even look like a fox. Well, he does kind of, doesn't he? Like, yeah, okay, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He's kind of got like this weird, he's like the Dr. Evil of the Fox family. Just a strange looking face, or like the Voldemort. I feel like he's a bad guy somehow. Anyways, let's look at his special. So his special skill is called Vicious Cyclone, and he's running at fast speed. So he's going to dispel buffs from the target and nearby enemies, and then he's going to deal 400% damage to the target and nearby enemies. I mean, we could stop there and he'd already be an incredible hero. Let's see what else he's going to do. The target and nearby enemies receive 762 water damage over 3 turns. Okay, this is with the max power preview on. Without it, it's 540 water damage over 3 turns. Nice, because it's a decent amount of damage and a short turn count. So they get more damage per turn. The caster then absorbs 50% of the dealt water damage as health, so he's keeping himself surviving. And the target and nearby enemies take lasting 50% increased damage from status ailments. Ooh. Okay. It says the effect lasts until it's cleansed, replaced, or removed. What the heck, man? This is strong. So this water damage that he's putting out, this 762 water damage, it's not really 762 water damage, because he's going to make it to where the target and the nearby enemies are taking a lasting 50% increased damage from status ailments. That's from all status ailments, and it's going to last until it's cleansed, replaced, or removed. So basically, they're going to not be taking 762 water damage over 3 turns. They're going to be taking closer to, what's another half of that, like nearly 1200 water damage over 3 turns. So that's going to be about 400 water damage per turn. You can add other ailments on. So you can add bleed damage, you can add frost, you can add flame. So you can use him with the Untold Tales 2 heroes. He's going to increase their damage by like 50% as well on any ailments that they're getting. It's just great. Like, it's so good. And I'll tell you why. It's because it doesn't end. The effect lasts until it gets cleansed, replaced, or removed. So, okay. So, I mean, if you've ever heard me talk up Matilda, or if you ever heard me talk up, what's that dude who's in this portal here? Telonius over here. Because they increase, so all enemies take 50% increased damage from status ailments for 3 turns. With Matilda, it's attached to the fiends. So it's kind of cool because it lasts until the fiends go away. With this guy, it is not attached to anything. It's just there forever. And on top of that, he's also dispelling the buffs from the target nearby with a priority dispel, dealing a humongous amount of damage. I don't even think 400% to the target nearby has been seen at fast speed. I think that's probably the highest. Let me check. Okay. Oh yeah, no, we are online with the Astral Elves, so 400% to the target nearby, so it's right there. But everything else he's got going on is absolutely awesome. I think that's about the limit as to how much damage you can actually dish out at fast speed. It's humongous. Yeah, I would go all attack with this guy 100%. And he's going to be great on defense as well, because he's going to be absorbing that water damage. So 50% of the dealt water damage he's going to be absorbing as health. I mean, he could have been, like, it could have been better if it was for him in the nearby, for example. I think Song Jiang does, yeah, he does the target nearby, but he's not running at fast speed. And quite honestly, his damage output is very similar. So just to illustrate the point, and sorry for going back and out and back in again, but sometimes I do feel it helps. And I just want to show off my shiny new Song Jiang card. But yeah, he's 450% damage to the target nearby, and he heals himself in the nearby for 20% of the damage dealt. Obviously, he dishes out a silence effect as well, and defense down. But I mean, he's at average speed, and I feel like they are, on par if you just compare the benefits of each one special and the passives and everything else. Crazy good hero. Honestly, humongous congratulations if you do manage to pull this guy from this portal. I think he's going to be an absolute monster pretty much everywhere. and you are going to have a lot of fun with him, pairing him with other damage over time heroes if you do manage to grab him. So humongous congrats, honestly. And the rates in this portal are good. Legendary featured is 1.6%. As I said, I don't think you'll be doing bad if you did pull any of these heroes out of this portal, except maybe Naeem. But then I still can't say you'd be doing bad because he's still an excellent hero. So yeah, it's a great portal. It's a great portal, and he is a freaking great hero. Now, let us move on to the main event. Not really, but for me it is, because I'm more likely to pull this hero. So Nettle Tail is our 3-star hero from the portal. Yeah, she looks good. In fact, she probably looks better than the 5-star that we just looked at. I love the comical little mouse on her shoulder. She's got a bit of attitude going on. I like it. I'm not mad at anything about this card. Right, so she is a druid. So she gets a little thorn minion. She gets the family bonus, which actually at the 3-star level I think is really pretty strong. Having that minion up with the 80% chance to dodge incoming attacks right from the beginning of the battle is awesome. And it obviously steals buffs as well. So having it steal buffs at the beginning of the battle is nice because anybody at level 90 is already going to have a buff on them. So you can steal those buffs, just get rid of them. It's kind of nice, and I think it will work well at the 3-star level. The negative healing, again, it's so strong. Healing at the 3-star level is not usually that big of an issue, to be honest. Like you can kind of in most of the tournaments just go all damage, but there are some where you've got heroes like Jolly, and you've got heroes like Fires with the costume that are just boosting massively and healing left, right, and center and making it really difficult for you to actually chop the team down. That could be a really, really strong passive for the 3-star tournaments. Right. Heal increase on the ether talent, nothing really to say there. Let's have a look at the special. Friendly Critters Feast. Ah, lovely. She boosts the health of all allies by 275. Straight away, she could be running at average speed with that kind of health boost. I mean, at fast speed with that one. I'm sorry. Boosted health can exceed max HP, and then all allies get lasting 25% defense. The effect lasts until it's dispelled, replaced, or removed. Right. She's good. She's a decent healer, and she's nice for the family bonus and the passive, but I don't think she's going to be, completely ripping into, the state of the game. And I think that she could potentially have a higher heal, even though she is at the 3-star level. I think 275 is maybe not the greatest. But that's it. She's still going to be a handy healer. She still boosts the health of all. And that lasting defense is going to be a bugger to get rid of, because the only way you're going to get rid of it is with a dispel. So yeah, we'll give her an A+ as far as 3 stars go. So congrats if you do manage to pull Nettle Tail as well. Right, so that is it. Those are the brand new heroes that we have. And I'm not mad at either of them, honestly. This guy is a freaking monster, though. Please let me know in the comments what you guys think about him. Honestly, I think he's going to be dominating. He's just going to be dominating. He's going to be ridiculously good. So yeah, drop us a like, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Share it with your mother, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now, guys.